Ever since your birth, you felt like the most unlucky person in the world. Almost every day, something happened that made you loathe life. You're an elder now, and one day as you walk the street, a man in a business suit approaches you. I'm glad we're finally meeting. You're paroled today. I'm what? I said cautiously, leaning heavily on my stick. I looked around but saw no one else. Paroled, the man repeated. He wore a three-piece pinstripe suit, partnered with a trilby perched upon his head. It reminded me of the films of my youth, when every star was dressed to the nines. I took a second to remember his response. From what? I said, straightening as best I could. I was used to being pranked and made fun of my whole life. In my twilight years, I decided to just go with it. Less hassle for a life already fraught with it. Your sentence, the man announced, pulling a stopwatch from an inside pocket, briefly checking the time and then returning it. A 3-life sentence. He clicked his tongue. Well deserved too. I almost laughed. I hadn't laughed in over 45 years. I took out a small handkerchief, wiped the perspiration from my eyes. It really was a hot one today. I've never been to prison, I explained, replacing the square of fabric in my pocket. Surprisingly, I hadn't dropped it. My cane or both. The man smiled at me. Of course. Well, Mr. Stanley, I have read your file. 2 charges of cosmic disruption, 1 of time endangerment, littering. As he rattled on, I glanced around.